Hey you guys, I wanted to come back and share a dream that my younger son had. Um, he had this dream on Monday, May the 12th, and when I was getting him ready for school, um, he called me in his room and he told me that he wanted to share a dream with me. Um, the dream was very, very short, but it was enough to where he felt the need to share it with me. Basically, that past weekend, we had celebrated that Saturday, my graduation day. I graduated from college, which I'm still excited about. It was a major accomplishment. And of course, that Sunday was Mother's Day. So Sunday, we had went out to eat, and I don't know if you guys have a Popeyes chicken, but that's where we ate. That's pretty much what I wanted. I just wanted some Popeyes. I didn't want to really eat anywhere else because pretty much everywhere was packed because of Mother's Day. So on the way home, he was looking at the box, and I'm putting a picture up now, and he was trying to tell me something that he was noticing with the word Popeyes, but I wasn't grasping it at the time, so the conversation kind of went to something else. Well, basically that night, like I said, he had a dream. When we got up that morning, he called me in his room. I sat down and he began to tell me what he dreamt. He said that in the dream, he was in the living room and he cut the TV on. When he cut the TV on, he said it was the news. And he said that there was a man, which I believe was the news reporter, was basically talking, and there was a guy standing next to him. And he said all of a sudden the news reporter basically said, this is the new pope. And when he said that, he looked at the guy that was standing next to him, and as soon as he said this is the new pope, or he either said this is the new pope or this is the pope. When he said that, he said the guy put his hand on his forehead and shook his head and said, no, like that. And I asked my son, I said, was there anything else that stood out to you? Was anything else said? Was there any expression, was there anything else that you can remember? And he was like, that was pretty much it. It was just, the guy announced that this was the Pope, and the guy put his hand over his head and shook his head like in distraught, like he was so distraught to hear that he was the Pope, and he just said no, and he said that was it. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him, and I'm like, that's pretty interesting. So he tells me to come here. So he's walking in the kitchen, and we had some leftovers from Popeyes, so we still had the box. Now mind you, he was trying to tell me something that he noticed with the word Popeyes that I wasn't grasping. So when he called me into the kitchen, he opened the refrigerator and he pointed at the box. He said, Mom, look at the word Popeyes. He put his hand in between the word, and it literally spelled Pope, yes. And I thought that was like, I don't know, just something in me was like, whoa, that's pretty deep right there. So he saw that. So I don't know if because he noticed that with the word Popeyes, that's why he dreamt what he dreamt, I don't know, but I just thought it was very interesting. So when you, I mean, just look at this picture, look at the word Popeyes, and if you put your hand in between the word E, I'm sorry, the letter E and the letter Y, put your hand in between, you'll see that it spells two separate words. Pope, yes. Yes, this is the Pope, which would explain in the news or in his dream when he saw that on the news, the reporter announced that this was the Pope, and this guy was so distraught that he was like, no. And I just thought that was very interesting. So you guys can tell me what you think. One of the things that I will say that kind of stood out to me was as far as the response that was given from this guy who found out he was the Pope in my son's dream. I kind of felt like the soul was crying out, because we know that the final destination of the Antichrist and the false prophet is they're going to be thrown into the lake of fire. And so that could have been a depiction of showing that his soul knew that it was damned. And that's why he cried out no, because he knew that his final resting place will be in the lake of fire. So I don't know, you guys. My son, he's 10. Almost he'll be 11 in July, God willing. And you know, I've been sharing dreams with you guys from him. For some reason, my oldest son, he doesn't dream a lot. Or either he just don't remember his dreams. But my youngest son, he, for the most part, shares his dreams with me. So I don't know if you guys get anything from it, leave a comment. Otherwise, thank you all for checking this video out. I hope you all are having a blessed day, and I love you all, and I will be talking to you guys soon. God bless.